Hello friends, welcome to EduTap. So here is a very important lecture series which we are starting from this lecture today. So we have picked up a very important component for your UPSC EPFO 2020 examination. In this series we are going to discuss the schemes catering to social security. The syllabus includes social security for UPSC EPFO 2020. Now this is your lecture 1, and before proceeding to the lecture, I would like to announce here that EduTap has come up with a comprehensive course for UPSC EPFO 2020. I will tell you the course features so that you get to know that what are the things which we are going to provide you in the course. Fine. See, first of all, you will be getting a full video course for 4 very important components: industrial laws, labor laws, social security, and general accounting. Then we are providing complete handouts for Indian freedom struggle, Indian polity, Indian economy, and science. See, if you have been a student who has been preparing for UPSC examination, UPSC civil services examination, then these 4 components given at the first number could be difficult for you because these are the entirely new components. So this we are catering to. Then handouts would be provided. These handouts would be complete in itself. You just need to go through the handouts, and catering to the handouts and your practice, we have come up with sectional tests also. So you will be getting 100 sectional tests catering to all these subjects. Then we are going to cover your current affairs. The coverage would be from January 2020 to October 2020, since your exam is to take place in October month. Then 5 full-length tests at regular intervals would be provided. Along with it, we'll be providing you revision classes as well as the regular live sessions catering to the doubts and your other important topics. Fine. So these are the different features. If you want to know more about this course, if you want to download the sample PDF, then you are requested to visit our website www.edutap.co.in. Therein you will be able to download the sample handout PDF from the website. And yes, another good news, we are running a discount of 15%. Please use the coupon code early15 if you want to use the discount being availed. Now, going to your lecture further, I would like to take you to the syllabus of the examination, because that is the most important thing which you have to see before starting your preparation. I hope your preparation has already started. You have already gone through the syllabus. So out of the syllabus, 9 components given here in the syllabus, which are general English, Indian freedom struggle, current event and developmental issues, Indian polity, economy, general accounting principles, industrial relations and labor laws, general science and knowledge of computer applications, mental ability and quantitative aptitude, and social security in India. So as I've already told you, all these things would be catered to in our course. But in this series, we have picked up the component of social security in India, because most of the schemes, the questions related to schemes are related to this particular component. And in the coming lectures, we are going to discuss some very important current events and developmental issues also, which are important for the examination. Fine. So let's move to your question number 1. We are going to discuss questions. The questions would be based on the questions on the syllabus of the examination. The questions which have been asked in the examination earlier have been studied for you guys, and we have come up with this series. Fine. We'll try to cover a scheme through this particular question. Fine. 5 MCQs would be there. So the question is, which of the following statements is not correct for Pradhan Mantri Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana? So this Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana is here, and the question is asking about incorrect statement. Do not miss this not, because if you miss this not, you miss this question. Fine. Option A is, it is being implemented by Ministry of Power. So seems fair enough. Bijli Har Ghar Yojana, Bijli is related to Ministry of Power, so it is implemented by Ministry of Power. This is true. Option B is, its aim is to provide electricity connections to all remaining unelectrified households in rural areas to achieve universal household electrification in the country. Now, if you read this statement properly, you will find some ambiguity. Are you able to find it? See, it says universal household electrification. How can one achieve universal household electrification if the only unelectrified households of rural areas are catered? Fine. So this is something off here. We'll keep this option B here. I'll not mark it as correct. I'll move to option C. C says beneficiaries of free electricity connections under it would be identified using SECC 2011 data. So this is a kind of thing You can answer only if you have read the scheme. So that is what I am telling you now, right? So this is correct. Beneficiaries would be identified using this particular data only. D is, under it, subsidy is provided on equipment such as transformers, wires, etc. So I have told you that option A and C are correct. Now you are left with B and D to answer, which is the not correct statement you have to identify. The answer to the question is option B. So yes, the ambiguity which we identified earlier is correct. So this is not the case that only rural households would be electrified. Rest all options A, C and D are correct. Fine. So this is very important. You note down such important features which are asked in the examination. So here it is. The aim of the scheme is to provide energy access to all by last mile connectivity and electricity connections to all remaining unelectrified households in rural as well as urban areas, so that universal household electrification in the country can be achieved. Fine. Taking you to next question. Poshan Abhiyan, launched by the Government of India in year 2017, aims to achieve malnutrition free India by which of the following years? So again, this is a kind of question which can be asked, right? Poshan Abhiyan is in news. We celebrate Poshan Maha in the month of September, right? So you have to tell that by which year it aims to achieve malnutrition free India, the target of this Abhiyan. The options are here: 2020, 21, 22, 2024. What do you think is the answer? This scheme was launched in 2017 as it is given in the question. This is also important. The launch year of a scheme is important. So 2017 it was launched, so it's very difficult to attain in 3 years, right? 2020 or 2021. So the correct answer here is 2022. So in a 5-year span, Poshan Abhiyan is expected to make India malnutrition free. कुपोषण मुक्त भारत चाहते हैं पोषण अभियान से हम. Again, next question pertaining to Poshan Abhiyan only. Which one of the following is a target of Poshan Abhiyan launched by the Government of India? So it was launched in 2017, this you now know. And it aims to achieve the malnutrition free India by 2022, this you also know. Let's see if you know the targets also. The option 1 is, the statement 1 is to prevent and reduce stunting in children of 0 to 6 years by 6% at the rate of 2% per annum. Then second is to prevent and reduce undernutrition in children of 0 to 6 years by 6% at 2% per annum. What do you think is a target? Is it 1? Is it 2? Because the answer is, the question is saying select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1, neither 2. So Poshan Abhiyan has actually defined targets which are to be achieved so that India can be made malnutrition free. So these both targets are true. These are the targets of Poshan Abhiyan. Poshan Abhiyan ministry, do you know which ministry is it? Please tell me if you know it. Mention in the comments below. The ministry, I will tell at the end of the lecture. Fine. Here. Targets are here. All these are important targets. These can be asked in the examination. Prevent and reduce stunting in children by 6%. Prevent and reduce undernutrition in children 0 to 6 years by 6%. Reduce the prevalence of anemia among young children from 6 to 59 months at the rate of by 9%. Then reduce the prevalence of anemia among women and adolescent girls in the age group of 15 to 49 years by 9%. Then reduce low birth weight by 6% again. So these are the targets which have been given. These have been taken from your site of Poshan Abhiyan only. So all these are important targets. Fine, keep all these things in mind. Oh yes, a PDF will also be made available to you guys. Please join our Telegram channel. The link is there in the description. You can join our channel and find the PDF there. Moving to question 4. Which one of the following schemes has been launched by the Government of India with an aim to rehabilitate women victims of difficult circumstances so that they can lead their life with dignity? So this is again important. A scheme which has been launched so that women victims can be rehabilitated. Options are Beti Bachao Beti Padhao, One Stop Center Scheme, Swadharma scheme, Universalization of Women Helpline Scheme. See, if I read this question, I can directly eliminate option A. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao is not related to rehabilitation of the women victims, right? From the name itself, you can see it is related to uh, education of the girl child. Then B, C, D, three are here. The particular scheme which is related with, which has been launched with the aim to rehabilitate women victims of the difficult circumstances is Swadharma Gr A scheme. So this is important. To rehabilitate the women victims so that they can lead their life with dignity. It caters to the primary needs of the women in difficult circumstances, as this picture says, you see. So this is important. Swadharma Gr A scheme, now we know the aim of it, right? Coming to the last question of this lecture, which one of the following is not correct regarding Swadharma Gr A scheme launched by the government of India? So not again is important. Fine. 4 options are here. You have to find, you have to mark the correct option. It has been launched by Union Ministry of Women and Child Development. Swadharma Gr A is for women, right? Now we know from the previous question. So it is true. Option A is right. So it is not correct. This we know. It aims to rehabilitate women victims of difficult circumstances so that they can lead their life with dignity. This answer I'll be able to give because I have solved question 4. So A and B are correct. I am not going to mark both of these as wrong. So option C, it envisages to provide shelter, food, clothing and health as well as economic and social security for these women. Do you think this is not correct? Or you go with option D that says all of the above are correct. So I'll tell you the answer is all of the above, because option C is also right, to provide to cater to primary needs of the women who are in distress. Obviously they are going to need shelter, they are going to need food, clothing as well as health, right? Apart from this, they need security, economic security they need to earn, they will be given some training, then social security also they need. So all these things would be catered through this Swadharma Gr A scheme. So all these were the important pointers. Okay, now we have discussed, but I remember I told you that I'm going to tell about Ministry of the scheme, right? Poshan Abhiyan. This is also Ministry of Women and Child Development. So see, social security component, when we talk about the weaker section of the society should come into your mind. So older people, women, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, then people, children, small children, homeless children, all these are the people who need the social security. And social security, that is the component of the examination. You see, most of the schemes are going to be related to this particular component only. Fine. So we'll be meeting up soon every week. Till now we have the plan, till this lockdown thing is going on, we have the plan to meet you guys every week. So next Tuesday I'll meet you with another very important lecture like this only. If you like this lecture, please do mention in the comments. That will boost us up and that would motivate us to come up with more lectures. Leave your feedback in the comment section below, and till that time you have, please be safe, stay at home, study at home, and have a very happy learning from the entire team of EduTap. For any query, please feel free to drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, and you can also give us a call at 8146207241. I will mention this number in the description below. Fine. So that's it guys, signing off. See you soon.